And now the end is near, and so we face the final curtain.
Is that a song?
It is.
Let's go! I didn't know.
I did it my way. Or we did it our way. This is the final episode of the Daily Nintendos of Fandom.
Number 600, what a perfect time to land. My only desire, you know what it is?
What is your only desire?
You asked me about this as we've been discussing the final episode, that we could have made it to 666.
Yes.
Because I am just so enthralled with, we would have done Devil's World, but...
Yes, that was our plan.
Oh, well.
Now, we should preface this with saying we're not going away. This isn't the end to the channel.
No.
This is the final episode of your Daily Nintendos of Fandom.
Right.
We've been doing every single weekday for over 2 years.
I know.
Like 2.5 years, every single weekday.
Yep, kicked off in June of 2015.
That's right.
And literally, we never missed. It got super close at some points.
Mystery block.
But even worse than that, like when the hard drive died.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know, the footage is stored, the audio is recorded to, the editing happens. We really snuck by with just me pointing the camera at myself, and yeah, I think you sent some during that period.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever it took, you know, rain, sleet, sun, and shine.
That's right.
That's what FedEx does, right? Or
yeah, it's postal workers.
Okay. That's what we did.
That's what we did. And so we're not going away. We're going to change formats.
Right.
We are... change is good. Change is healthy.
Right. We will be coming back with a vengeance, with
Yes.
a new format, with a new show, with new this and new that.
Yes. That sounds like a Doctor Who book. Or Doctor Seuss book. We want to take this episode out, probably be a little bit longer. We're just going to talk about what the show has meant to us.
Yeah.
And just talk about, just reminisce over the last 600 weekdays.
What are we proud of, first of all? I'm proud that we did it. We made it this far. We did it for over 2 years, and that has always been the goal. Not that we knew that we would stop or change, but we knew from the very beginning that we were going to be taking it seriously.
Yes.
We had attempted a lot of things before. We had dabbled, but it got to the point where I was like, I'm not in the mood to dabble with something again in my life. Let's do it right.
I am proud of the same thing, and for the same reasons, that we've done so many things, and we've even completed some things. We've finished some things, and we've done it, but nothing that has taken this much dedication time. I was gonna say nothing that's taken this long, but accelerated delivery took way longer.
Our PC game project, yeah.
Yes. But I'm proud of us for putting in the work every weekday, to prepare, to shoot, and just to make the effort to meet.
Yep.
It's been, crazy schedules, working around, stuff like that, but it worked out. I'm proud that it worked. And so, yeah, that's what I'm proud of.
I'm also proud of the community that we have gathered together. It's really cool. There are some stigmas around YouTube and the YouTube comments that just don't apply at all to Two Button Crew and the greater crew, because our comment section is like a corner of heaven on YouTube.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I wrote a blog recently about why the crew is the best.
That's you guys.
And yeah, that's you guys, because you look in the comment section on anything,
Right.
and it's, these people are stupid, or why is that guy there, and he needs to shut up. We get those every once in the blue moon.
Yes.
But our dedicated fans are great. They give us good feedback, good constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that I'm proud of is that we have grown. We have expanded from what we originally started off with.
Right.
Obviously, we started off with you and me in a room doing a daily show, and then we got Ryan, and then we got Matt, and we have Glenn and Eric and Tom, and everybody helping us out. Social media,
Yes.
the blog,
live
streaming. We've just expanded and exploded from where we were.
Yeah, Ryan also spearheaded some of the like travel stuff.
Yes,
doing a vlog, going there. I mean, Ryan flew out to be with us for the Switch launch.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And we made a lot of good memories and videos during that time. It was awesome.
I thought you were going to say we made a lot of money because we got a lot of views on those videos.
No.
We didn't get any money from those videos.
No. We still yet to earn $1 from YouTube, so clearly that's not what we're here for.
That's right. I was going to say another thing. I'm proud of the quality of work that we've done.
Yeah.
Because, you look at a lot of YouTube people, and nowadays, it's more likely that you're going to see better content. But oftentimes, you see, very, very humble beginnings, and then you see them, like, slowly get better.
Yeah.
Whereas, we, not to say that, we're perfect, but we started out with good quality content and equipment, and people thought it was very, very professional looking, even from the beginning. And I think that is something to be proud of.
I have something that kind of goes along with it. Maybe you could ask your first question there.
How have we changed since the beginning? Now this is talking, how has Two Button Crew changed since the beginning, and personally, how have we each changed since the beginning of doing the daily Nintendos fandom?
Because you're totally right when you say that we kind of went into it from the beginning, taking it seriously, making sure everything was of high quality. But I will say we've gotten a lot better over the years. We've gotten better at speaking our thoughts. We've gotten better at presenting dynamically on camera. I just went back and edited recently our worst episodes of TBC ever video. And that was really cool looking back on just how far we've come. Really gotten better. I thought it was just me that needed a lot of work, like going from being so monotone in the beginning. But even with you, how you've always been an energetic presenter, you've gotten a lot better as well. So that was cool to see.
That's good to hear, because I, ever since I was like a teenager, I have taken on responsibilities, whether it's job related or not, of public speaking. And it's not something that's necessarily a fear as far as like I'm afraid of doing it. Obviously, when you get in front of a bunch of people, there's going to be some nerves there for 99% of the people. But like being in front of the camera, I remember being so nervous when we started TBC.
You about that.
Oh yeah, I was
heart pounding.
Oh yeah, I was like, what if I mess up? We're trying not to, do a whole bunch of jump cuts.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How long did that last?
I think it only lasted a few weeks, a few sessions, and I got a lot more comfortable as it went on.
Now cameras are nothing, right?
That's right. I mean, I look at it and I'm like, there's just a phone up there.
Yes.
There's not people watching. We've changed physically since the beginning. Obviously, I'm wearing a hat every day of my life now, unless I have just recently gotten a haircut.
Yeah.
I have the beard, and that's like, a full-time thing.
Because I just showed you a picture of how
Oh my
ugly you
goodness.
are without it.
That's true. It's bad.
I'm just kidding.
I have always like flip-flopped in my opinions of like, should I do the beard? Should I shave the beard? I like the feeling of shaving the beard completely because you feel the wind in your face and it's like, but I've really been torn about whether or not it looks better. And
If
my
you
wife,
get it all wet, can you feel the wind?
no,
All right.
it's not the same.
Okay.
But my wife likes the beard, so I got the beard going. I got the hat going.
My hairstyle changed like 80 times from extremely short to extremely long and flipped this way and flipped that way.
Mine too. Well, as far as the extremely short and extremely long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to like get pictures of all those and just take a poll what everybody likes the best.
Yeah. What is your favorite Scott hairstyle?
Yes. Let's see, other changes. Well, this might be fun. Let's try to remember each set that we've had.
Okay, yes.
We started out on green screen, which we just blacked
That's right.
out, and that was a terrible idea. And thankfully, you convinced me to do it more real.
That, and I believe that a lot of that was the idea of my wife.
Okay.
My wife is our unofficial producer.
Yes.
She watches our videos and says, "You guys need to stop doing that," or maybe you guys need to do this a little bit more.
And what was the next one?
The next, well, we had the 1 week of E3 that we filmed against the Play Choice 10 in the brick wall background.
Yeah. And then we were like, okay, this can work.
Mm-hmm.
And we went downstairs, my parents' house, right, with
Yep.
the big black couch, which
Yep.
we named Cledbert Soapbox.
That's right, Cledbert.
And then we started like adding more of these things, and then we added the whole. I really liked the fake bricks in contrast
Yes.
to the real bricks. That was cool.
That's right.
Then we decided to stand up while we were there.
That's right. We changed equipment too while we were down there. A lot of stuff. We were down there for a year, right? Like,
Yeah, I think so.
Like a full year at least. We were down there,
Mm-hmm.
and so the way we did it, like we had a tripod, right? And then we didn't. And then we also didn't have a camera.
Those were sad days.
And then
when we had to like stack 50 books just to.
I am reminded just how janky our setup used to be. I look at our setup now, I'm like, this is kind of janky. Our light poles are kind of weird.
Yeah,
but when I think
overall,
back,
this is cool.
yeah, when I think back to like the stool with the boxes, and we had it like exactly like we need these boxes in this order
And these books
Yes,
of these thicknesses with the bookmark in this page.
Yes.
Just kidding.
No. So from there we went to my house.
Your apartment.
Yeah,
Yes,
my
yes.
apartment. Standing up the whole time.
Yeah, and I think that one went on to become my favorite because we had quite a lot of space in there where the wall could be kind of far from us. We could fit a lot of posters in there. That was really cool. We had posters like framing the area.
And we didn't have to set up and tear down every time. That was something with all of our other sets.
Yeah.
Every single time we would have to set up and tear down. Because obviously it's in the middle of his parents' basement and we're not just gonna leave that stuff there.
And speaking of basements, we went to your parents'.
That's right.
Where that one also turned out really cool because we went back to like the table and we introduced this bad boy who helps us sound a lot better.
Oh my goodness, yes, it is great.
Makes you a little bit sad for those older episodes with no nice microphone.
That's right.
But whatever, you iterate in public.
That's right.
And you get better. Then here.
Nice. We've had stuff shot at your apartment, but not really as a set.
Okay, so what over the years have been surprising or have we learned?
One thing that you already touched on, of course, was the community aspect.
Yeah.
Like that being surprising. I was thinking, I'm going to have to really condition myself. And, obviously I have to, be prepared for this sort of thing. But I have to really condition myself because if we start to kick off, there's going to be a whole lot of negativity that I'm going to have to wade through. And I'm just going to have to, put my shields up. But I really Not that I would be totally unprepared for it if that happened, but I really didn't have to worry about that because the crew has been so fantastic, so supportive.
The only times that either of us have gotten like a negative comment, we will like show each other and laugh about it because it's so ridiculous. Someone called you like Mr. Gum Mouth or something. It's like, don't you know how to close your lips? Do you remember,
Yes.
Do you remember the one that...
Wait, what happened to his lip? That's what he said.
Well, there's been a couple. That was a different one. What was the one about me?
That guy's forehead is so shiny.
Oh, yeah.
There's a glare coming off.
Didn't they compare it like as shiny as glossy 3DS or something like that?
I think that's right. Yeah. So we have a good time. We're able to laugh at ourselves.
So I grew out my bangs and I'll never cut it again. I'm just kidding. We learn anything else?
I don't know. I guess I haven't learned anything. No. One thing that I guess it's not necessarily something that I learned, but something that I gained. And this is something that we've talked about before is we...
was a cool console.
Yes, it was. No. When we started doing the daily show, it was at a time where we didn't really see each other that much.
Yeah. And
so we didn't hang out that much. But this has given us the opportunity to hang out so much more often, see each other more often, touch bases with each other more often, so that it was like when we were kids. Okay, that was weird.
I just touched your bases.
What do you call that, a bases?
You know, third base or however
that's weird. That's really weird, bro. Okay, the other day, I think I told you this, about getting out of the car with the static electricity.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, the other day I was getting out of the car, and there was a bunch of static buildup. And as I got out of the car, my nipple touched the door frame, and it like zapped it and like fried my nipple. I'm like, ah!
Did you see on Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
No. What are you referring to? I've seen the movie.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
The line where Drax goes, well, someone else puts like the spacesuit on him, and he goes, like, my nipples. That killed me.
Drax is one of the best parts of Guardians of the Galaxy.
So I'm sorry. We touched bases together.
Yeah, that's something that we've gained a closeness in our friendship back that we didn't have for years previous. I mean, obviously we're friends, but you know, there were trains to catch and or planes to catch and bills to pay. You learned to walk while I was away.
A song.
And
is this the same one as you were singing?
No, it was a different one.
Man, you make me learn so much music.
Songs. Actual old-timey songs, not oldies that came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, my oldies.
Oh my gosh.
My oldies. Is that like My Undies? Is that one of our sponsors?
I think so.
Me Undies. I'm sorry. You know about Me Undies?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Sponsor a lot of podcasts and stuff. Anywho, yep,
that's what we've learned. That's what we've gained. And then lastly, what we're looking forward to.
Yeah.
We're going ahead from here.
Yep.
What are you looking forward to?
We're going to be back really soon, guys, and it's going to be awesome. We really believe it's going to be better than The Daily Show, or else we wouldn't end it.
Right.
So we are going to be focusing a little bit more on live format because we have so much practice delivering on camera that why not stream it live, produce it live with nice overlays and everything, and chat interaction, and at the same time be making those sections of videos that people can watch on demand just like they always have.
Yes, so you don't have to watch like a 2-hour long video and be like, oh, this is a huge time commitment. You can be like, oh yeah.
Right, unless you're free when it's live and you want to join in, then by all means.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to that. is going to completely restructure our schedule, and it's going to allow us to prep better,
Yes.
deliver better, play more games,
Yes.
and spend a whole lot less time editing.
In post, yes.
Which is kind of a waste because what we're recording is so close to final that if we just take the extra step to go live, then we cut out kind of the whole middleman section.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's going to be really nice for you, especially because Scott does the editing. I'm just a bum. I come in here, sit down at a table, and I don't drink wine water too much anymore. I just talk about video games. Scott is the one who does all the editing and stuff. But what else are we looking forward to? I'm looking forward to doing something different. Mm-hmm. This has been fantastic, and I love doing the Daily Show. I'm looking forward to expanding our horizons. We've already talked about doing that.
Yeah.
Doing something different.
We're going to play to our strengths a little more.
Yes.
Talk about that.
It's more fun to have high energy. Obviously, we have such engaging personalities.
One of us does.
But no, you have an engaging personality. Or were you talking about you?
No.
But we'll be able to be playing a game more often, all of the time. And so
more
you guys
often, all the time.
Yeah.
Not the whole show, but
No.
every week we want to bring you guys new gameplay, and so you can decide, do I want to buy this Switch eShop thing or not?
Exactly. And so we'll be able to
I better compliment you so that you don't compliment yourself. But Simeon is the best person to play a video game with, and you've gotten to see a little bit of that with Chariot and Affordable Space Adventures and stuff.
I don't think anybody saw it with Chariot
Right.
because nobody watched those, but
it needs to be a thing because I've always said that you take the enjoyment of video games and you enhance it. So I've gotten that so much over the years. Now we're going to spread it to the whole world. And, Simeon makes jokes. He calls out things in games that I don't notice. It's amazing.
I am reminded of one of my favorite episodes, which was our Smash Brothers compilation.
Yeah.
And near the end of the video, we have a couple clips of when we were live. And it just shows us being ridiculous and screaming ridiculously. And that is what we do. That is how we normally are. When Scott and I are sitting there playing a video game, it's not just hey man, what's up? It's oh, you just got wrecked, noob.
It is.
And jumping up in the air and doing a weird dance that makes Scott die with laughter.
That's it. You're going to have to stay somewhat on the camera though if you want to dance. You
Yeah,
need to get better at your chair dancing, okay?
Chair dance.
Step that game up.
Yes, I gotta look up some tutorials on chair dancing.
One other thing I'm really looking forward to is a little more flexibility. Whereas the goal with the Daily Show has always been to provide it to you on time, never late, never missing a day, and we succeeded. The live format is necessarily going to need to be a little more flexible.
Yes.
We don't always shoot these daily shows on the same time and day, and the same is going to be for the live show.
Right.
So depending on what's happening with our lives, jobs, wives, and whatever else, we are going to find slots to go live, and we're going to be able to get in different time zones that way because we have this audience that's all over the US and some that's all over the world. So some weeks you're going to be able to join us live when others you may not be able to. So that's very exciting to get that variety of live people, give everybody a chance to be involved.
On that flexibility topic, I am also looking forward to that because
we'll be practicing our yoga and our flexibility.
No, I totally blanked on what I was going to say. I thought of something to say and then I forgot it. Oh, on the flexibility topic, you mentioned we did this for 2 years straight and that was the goal. That I think, and we had this discussion with the rest of the production team as far as we have proved to ourselves and to you guys that we can do the Daily Show every weekday for 2 years straight. So if need be, if this is like a total flop, if need be, which I really hope it's not.
Yeah.
We could potentially go back to the Daily Show.
Oh, sure.
But I think the important part was that we proved that we could do it.
Right.
We proved it to us. We proved it to you guys that we do have the consistency.
Yeah. Maybe if we need to go on vacation, like there's no way we're going to do live, maybe we can do a week of shows. So, I really hope that you guys are excited with us because there's no bad news that we're delivering.
That's right.
And it's really going to be awesome. It's going to be better. And I think that's why I'm not crying right now.
Yeah,
because,
me too.
Like, I think back to my wedding, and I picked out this horribly beautiful song to dance with my mom with. Mm-hmm. And leading up to my wedding, I cried every single time I heard that song. I'm like, I'm going to be a mess on the stage. But on that day, I did not cry because I was too happy to cry. And I think that this final episode could be a chance to cry, and it would be, except this is like, we're not really skipping a beat. We're going to be here so soon with such awesome things.
Now I'm remembering my wedding day and how much I cried. Now, can I tell a story about my wedding day?
Well, sure, but do we need to unite those thoughts? Because I was saying I was too happy to cry, but just because you cried doesn't mean you weren't happy.
That's right. It wasn't because I was unhappy. I was so happy that I cried. First of all, during the vows, my wife sang me a song that she totally surprised me with. Mm-hmm. I had no idea she was going to sing it. And so she sings me this song, this beautiful song that I never heard. And so it was just like hearing these words for the first time. And I was a complete and utter mess. It is the most pathetic thing you have ever seen in your life. I had snot dripping down my face.
And then I sang you the surprise Pokemon theme song, and then your tears turned to tears of rage.
That didn't quite happen the way that you said. No, that didn't happen. And then after that, much worse, when I danced with my mom, I bawled again like a baby. Like, that was like 30 minutes later, and it's like,
oh man,
I was a total wreck that day.
Real quick, I just saw pictures of your mom and dad getting married way back in the day, and it looks like the exact same spot you got married. It looks like the same building and everything. You should check that out. So I think we've probably said just about all of it, haven't we?
I think we have. I think we've said it all. Thank you guys so much for supporting us for 600 awesome episodes of the daily Nintendos of fandom.
You guys really are the best. We have never once complained about our viewers or wished for any other type of crew. Normally we will say we'll see you next time, but that's not quite the same. Mm-hmm. Perhaps we'll see them at the live show. Yes. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of the crew.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
See you guys next time.
Signing off.
Oh wait, that was my line? Oh no. See you guys at the live show. I thought you were going to say it for some reason. That just came out of my mouth.
Oh, well, let's try it one more time.
Yes. We'll see you guys at the live show.
Signing off. One more time. That's bad. It's good.
We'll see you guys at the live show.
Signing off. Yes! Oh. I'm going to sleep now.